Yeah. Sound good to me. This sound hard. Something funky people gon' dance to. Give the record a second and a chance to.
Who it is? Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown. Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown. That nigga. It's a nigga in the Staples Center. Mike Brown.
Yes. Mike Brown.
LeBron old coach. Nigga won coach of the year, then got fired the next year.
Back then, Cleveland didn't want him. Now in L.A., they all on him.
They all on him. Stephen Buss. Oh, Derek Williams. Yeah, he's going number 2. Yeah, we coming back around there. I got some of that up here. But the new Laker head coach.
In case you've been sleeping under a rock
Under a motherfucking
or
rock.
in LeBron's mama's twat,
Deep up in the land of the depths.
Mike Brown, former Cleveland Cavalier, former coach of the year,
Former guy. But defensive mind.
protege of Greg Popovich, is the new Laker coach.
New Laker coach. Mike Brown. Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown.
That nigga got a gang of teeth. I know that.
So what you think about the hire? E?
I think when you look at everybody that was out there, he's definitely the best coach that's available with the stats and what he's done, what he's got accomplished.
Because the other options was like
Nah, they want the Three Stooges.
Hell.
I didn't want none of the Three Stooges.
to the no.
Yeah.
I mean, Rick Adelman would have been like, I don't that.
Yeah.
That's-
That was not acceptable. I don't want Rick Allen. I don't want Mike Dunleavy had a chance.
But I like Mike Brown because I think he gonna make him play defense. That's what that's his trademark. And
I like
They
what
need
Stephen
it.
Buss did, contrary to all the talking heads and writers. This nigga Stephen Buss said the problem was the defense. So I'm going to give me a defensive coach. And, of course, money has something to do with it. You got to pay fucking Phil Jackson $12.5 million, nigga. Got 11 fucking rings. But you have to pay him.
what he making? What Mike Brown making, like 4 or something?
Yeah.
And happy.
And happy.
I
than a
would too.
motherfucker.
I'd go like.
He's the Lakers.
And then look at this though. This is why I like it, because if he took that
Them
Cleveland
niggas.
Cavaliers with
Them-
no supporting cast to the
Can we-
finals, can you imagine what
can
he
we
can
just
do
call-
in L.A.?
Them niggas in LeBron.
Yeah. The,
Them niggas in LeBron.
the decision makers. The
all the
Cleveland
way
decision
to
makers.
the playoffs and the best record in the league
Yeah,
2
then
years in a row.
You gotta. I mean,
He got a team. We got some tweaking to do, but a team that in the core, they won 2 championships, back to back.
So I think it's a good hire, man. I think it's a good hire.
I think it's gonna be interesting to see.
Defense.
Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown. Mike Brown.
Back then, Cleveland didn't want him. Now in L.A., they all
All
on
up
him.
on him. Yeah, that nigga. I believe. Well, Magic coached for a second. Yeah, Magic coached for a second, and then said, "You know what? Y'all niggas cannot even understand the capacity of how I understand this game. So I'm the fuck up out of here."
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
The new
It's interesting.
coach.
It's some interesting coaching choices all over the league. And, today, what's the 27th of May? McHale, right?
Yeah, Kevin McHale with the Rockets.
Hopped his ass up off NBA TV and back to the sideline. What the fuck is he gonna do in Houston? I have no
Maybe
idea.
Yao
That
Ming to
nigga-
Boston, probably.
I don't. Yeah, that's what he do. He goes to intercede like Jerry West gonna do for us.
I think
Cause
so.
where Jerry West at now?
Yeah,
The logo.
more Laker news. Jerry West is the new. What is he? The GM?
I
over
believe
there?
he's. I don't know if they've given him a title yet, but he's a control of basketball interest.
Operation.
That's what I read.
yeah,
Control of basketball interest.
for
They
the
didn't-
Golden.
I think it's
State
gonna be more
Warriors.
than the operations.
Yeah.
The basketball interest of the Golden State Warriors. So, prepare to see Steph Curry in LA.
Man.
Get ready for it, you know. That's our little interlooper. You going in there to a little trouble franchise selling the pitch of greatness.
Yeah, last
then,
time Jerry West was out, we got power.
We mysteriously get their superstar.
Yeah. I mean, that.
The Utah Jazz.
It's a nigga named Corbin.
Corbin Blue. No,
Ty
not Corbin.
Corbin.
He has 2 first-round draft picks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they
so does
halfway
Byron
there.
Scott.
They're
Byron,
going to get that dude from Arizona.
If they're
they
smart.
might. You mean
if they're
no,
smart.
Well, let's see. In the mock draft,
Who got the second pick?
the second pick is Minnesota. And I was going to say, you think this asshole's going to take another point guard?
Yeah, them.
In the latest mock draft, they got Minnesota taking Derek Williams. The whole enchilada from La Mirada. I didn't believe it until the tournament. That motherfucker's a baller. If you ain't seen this nigga dunk on somebody, bodies, go on
Bodies.
YouTube, nigga, look up nigga Derek Williams, nigga,
World
tournament. This motherfucker, whoo. I
Yeah.
tell you, they got him going second to Minnesota, which would be interesting.
And what does
the
that?
team
What does
that's
that do
intact.
with Beasley though?
No, that doesn't do anything to Beasley. That just makes Kevin Love have to play the 5. And he can do it. I think he can do it.
Who
Their
is
5
they
is
five?
faggot ass Milicic.
Darko Miller shit.
The real what's that nigga? A real suck ass second pick of the draft.
So they can take, wait a minute. Whoa. So wait a minute. Where Baca going?
Who, you talking about Kemba?
Yeah.
Chad
They
Baca.
got Kemba going 6 to the Wizards.
All the way to.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because they got
yeah.
there's this big turkey nigga named Enos Kanter that he's supposed to be the business. He's like 6'11", 7 feet, skilled. He was supposed to be at Kentucky this year, but they said he played third to Utah. That's what they got him going there. Big Enos Kanter. And then the Cavs,
Number 1 pick.
they got the number 4 pick also. But in this mock draft,
Yeah, who they got
They
taking
him.
for?
They got him taking Brendan Knight, which makes absolutely. It sounds like fucking Minnesota.
I don't think Byron Scott would do that.
I don't understand why you would take Kyrie Irving, a vicious ass point guard, and then take Brendan Knight, another vicious ass point guard, but they both small. I don't understand that.
I don't think Byron Scott.
I don't
would
think
do
he would do that.
that. I hope not.
But like you expressed earlier, it's a whole bunch of
Small.
just foreign ass niggas in the top 14 in the draft. A whole bunch of names you're gonna have to hear said first. That's what I'm saying. These
Wow.
motherfuckers is super foreigners. It's like 1, 2,
NBA
3.
Europe coming to a
coming to a
town
town
near
near
you.
you.
Damn.
It's a gang of foreign niggas from Africa, niggas from the Czech Republic. These niggas is all from Lithuania.
Sammy Sosa son in that
Turkey ass,
motherfucker, ain't
You
he?
know what I'm saying? You don't know how old these motherfuckers really are. They be telling. How the fuck could you? Just,
18.
You don't know.
Yeah,
Niggas say he
28.
19. This thing 29 years old.
The draft is nasty.
It's gonna be interesting. Plus, I want to. The Lakers got 4 picks, second round picks.
What you think they gonna do with that?
41, 46, 56, and 58. Last year they kept both of their second round picks, and there's definitely room on this roster. And this draft, I don't know. And if all them foreign motherfuckers get picked, it's got to be with more insight into who's available. There's got to be some players that could maybe make this team. Maybe with the 41 and the 46 spot, maybe. I don't know about 56 and 58. But I think Derek Character came at 58 last year.
Yeah, a lot of people dropped. Blair dropped that year.
I'm just saying, it's some it might be some American-born players. You know, I don't got nothing against
Big
them
white boy from Kentucky.
soft-ass Spaniards. I mean, but American-born power forwards that could maybe make a nigga play hard.
Hopefully, we'll
You know,
see.
we'll
That's
see.
something we got to see.
I want some point guard. I want maybe a Sheldon Mack. I've been looking at the draft shit. I ain't seen his name, so maybe he'll slide down to 41.
Maybe
Nigga from
we'll see.
what that school was,
Butler.
Iggy? Oh, Butler.
Butler, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can see somebody like that. That'd be interesting. There's a couple kids from USLA
Big
too.
white boy from Florida.
The who?
It's a big white boy from Florida.
He went to Greece. You talking about He had a fresh ass name too. I can't even think of it. Start with a C though, right? Shooter, like 6'7", 6'8". Yeah.
That's what the draft looking like, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. There's some people out there.
Speaking of interesting, did anybody hear what Scottie Pippen said today?
You don't like fake sunflower seeds?
Did anybody hear what Pippen said?
We're gonna have to think about that one. Come back and talk about that one. What did Pippen say? What would Scottie Pippen do? In the next segment of the END Sports Ed Radio Show.
We hit the stash, we dash, and that's it. We don't flash, we mash, and blast shit. And we don't give a fuck about a bitch.